light off. I got the light going. I got the
he forgot how to work his phone.
I think we're
Somebody
good.
help
Okay.
him.
It's not. Just make sure I'm in the frame. If not,
He
adjust
doesn't know how to work a camera. He's
I'm learning.
all right. Here's your 7 minutes, Greg.
Hi. Right. So yeah, I thought I had 5 minutes. I guess I have 7. That's interesting. You give the new people more time. Why not? So let's see. With that, I just sort of want to set the scene. Is the mic close enough? We can give real-time notes as it's happening, folks. This is my first time doing this. I should state that. I should give a little context to that by saying, like, I've been in a way doing this for 38 years, but like in the classroom, K through 12, into college, never actually trying this. So we'll see. This is a fun experiment. All right. So this is going to be a little bit of it's going to be a language piece. There's going to be some more introduction of who I am, but it's going to be a list of grievances. It's going to be some fucking complaints. And it's going to be just some general hostility. No, there's not. No. I had this idea, though, of reading all that, and then mentioning the surprise of the 7 minutes, which was an actual surprise. And then for a good, 60 seconds, just, getting surprised at my mentioning their 7 minutes, dropping it, and then just kind of doing that. Oh, she's like one of these, doing one of those. Hello, kind of feedback. Here's what I'm realizing. A bit like that, you're gonna piss off the owner of the mic, and maybe the room. And B, it's not gonna last 60 seconds, so interesting. I'm gonna write, some of these are gonna be notes I'm gonna write down during the show, if possible. Okay. Skip the drop. Okay. Drop the drop, thank you. We have some language? People interested in language in this room? Yeah. What? Get out of here. So my name's Greg. Is anyone ready to laugh? Yay! My influences in life are Kenny Pena from Seinfeld. Big influence of mine. Carrot Top. Huge influence. Gallagher? Are you kidding me? Smashing shit on a stage? Am I in the frame? I should probably just stand still. Right. Smashing shit on the stage to get a laugh? Man, that's some heady shit. So those are sort of my inspirations for tonight. But no, let's see, what do I have here? It's good I wrote this down. I'm glad I got here early. Oh, so as I mentioned, I was the class clown, or as I like to put, on my resume, the classroom comedian. Sounds a little better. Gotta give yourself the upgrade. But like I say, I don't know if I'm actually any funny. It's one thing to make school children laugh. It's one thing to be make your partner laugh, your girlfriend. More recently, for maybe the last decade, it's been one thing to make your coworkers laugh, right? But these are all captive audiences in ways. Like, you're not actually testing whether you're funny. You're talking about school children and whatever humor. So anyhow, I think I've beaten that to death. Okay. I don't need to mention that it's my first time. First time. Check. Okay. I know some folks in the audience are sober. I have a bit about sobriety. I'll just go through it, because there may be something here. I shouldn't talk about the bit before I do the bit. Okay, note to self. So, some folks in the room, I see some familiar faces. I know we have some sober individuals in this room. And I too am in recovery. My clock continues to reset on a sort of Monday night comedy sort of basis. But I think my best self is sober Greg. Anywho. Okay, so that's the end of my prop comedy. So I thought I would spend a few minutes talking about some faux pas. Wait, faux pas about terms in my line of work to pay the bills, as you can see, with shirts like this that are too tight from Target that I bought years ago with the last girlfriend. There's obviously money here, and I buy nice clothes. I think I've made that apparent. I like the guy that sat down. That's a fucking comfortable move. By the way, where are we with time? I have 7 minutes left? 6:50? Okay. Thank you. No, so I work in this world where like, technology, that's the world. I don't know what am I talking about worlds here. And like we have these phrases that we have changed in our nomenclature. Some examples, and then what I was going to want to do is I have other terms that bother me. They should bother other people, given this logic I'm about to explain. And so I thought I maybe would ask the audience for some ideas of how we might rename some terms that I think should be renamed, or maybe not. Let me begin. So, in technology and computers, like, we have changed the term master to main. We used to have this thing called the master branch. That's where all the code would live. And what we mean is the main branch. And where the term master comes from is because in computers, we used to say master and slave to describe a relationship between something that controlled another thing, basically. And like, probably the last 5-10 years, definitely the last 5, like, this is all switched, and things are now called the main branch. Things are called main and secondary, or rather primary and secondary. So these are some examples, okay. Meanwhile, we still talk about things called orphaned resources. That seems like a problem to me. But I'm trying to think how else you describe a resource that has been abandoned by anything that instantiated them. Is this too much? I was thinking of some new terms. I suppose I just previewed one, abandoned resource. I don't know if that's better. Like, I think the idea is that, like, and I'm a supporter of this, that our language should not offend, right? And so I guess I'm just trying to stick up for the orphan people when I'm trying to rename something like orphaned resources. There are other terms that are actually endearing. The term graybeard refers to, typically, someone with a gray beard who's been in the industry for a while. I'm going to end it on that high note because I know enough to leave. Thank you so much. This has been fun. All right.